Hello, Pokemon trainers! Welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield Crown Tundra video here on iStarly TV. Today we have a new friend following us around. Kind of creepy, maybe cute, depending on who you ask. As you can see by the title of this video, I am going to show you in this video how you can get both of Calyrex's Steed Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, there is no way to get both of these Pokemon in the same exact save file, but I can show you how to get both of them legally and fairly and without trading with anyone. So it might be a little time consuming of a process, but it is really, really worth it because both of these Pokemon are awesome. They're both really strong. And I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you want both of them? Plus, they also both count for your Pokédex, for your Crown Tundra Pokédex. So you are going to need both of them if you are interested in completing your Crown Tundra Pokédex. So let's just kind of take a look at Spectrier here. So let's just get right to the point then. Now, this is kind of spoilery. Now, this is the awesome thing. These two Pokemon, Spectrier and Glastrier, they are pretty much, I mean, they're brand new Pokemon that were introduced in the Crown Tundra. Ooh, a Pokeball. But the thing is that we didn't know about these Pokemon at all. They never advertised these Pokemon before the Crown Tundra came out. We definitely knew about Calyrex. We knew about Regidrago and Regieleki and the Galarian birds, but they never talked about these Pokemon. They never showed any pictures of them. And so it was really a surprise for a lot of people that these Pokemon are in the game at all. They're also really, really strong. I think I talked about it, but Spectrier has like base 145 special attack and base 130 speed, which is really good. And then Glastrier has, I think, base 145 attack and base 130 defense or something like that, which is also just pretty absurd. Spectrier is a pure ghost type and Glastrier is a pure ice type. Anyways, so in order to get both of these Pokemon in your game, all you need to do is simply make a new profile on your Nintendo Switch. And what that does is it basically creates a new save file for you, and you can play through Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield, whichever one you have, in order to eventually get that Pokemon. Then from there, you can transfer it from Pokemon Home to your copy of Pokemon Sword or Shield. So the thing is, though, once you do that, once you create a new save file for yourself, you actually have to beat the game. You have to become the champion in order to capture Calyrex and his his Steed Pokemon. So, like, let's say you're playing Pokemon Sword. Let's say you choose the Ghost Horse Pokemon. And basically, the way that you get these Pokemon is pretty straightforward. It's part of the story mode of the Crown Tundra. So it's like, it tells you how to get them as you're playing through the Crown Tundra. And it lets you choose, do you want Spectrier or do you want Glastrier? So I chose Spectrier on my first one. And then I was like, well, obviously I want the other one too. So I made a new profile and I ended up catching it on there as well. So let's just kind of walk through the process here. So you have your main save file where you're going to choose one horse or the other. And then to make a new profile, all you need to do is in your settings, you go to users and then you go to add user. It's as simple as that. You do not need to attach a Nintendo account or anything along those lines. You just create a new user. Once you've created your new user on the home screen, you can just on Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield, you can just click change user, which is the Y button. You'll close out of the software, and then you can reopen the software, and it lets you choose which profile you're playing as. You choose the new one you created, and then you start the game. Now, of course, that is the longest part of all of this. I'm just going to go to my new save file just to show you. That's the longest part of this whole process, is playing through the game all over again just to get to this part to catch the horse. But I would say it's worth it. The story of Sword and Shield is, I don't know, maybe 10 hours, give or take, depending on how fast you're going. And if you skip all the cutscenes and all that, that also works. But there's also a little bit of a trick to kind of cheat through the game in a way. So let's go ahead and fly to the Crown Tundra. This I already beat the game in this file as well because I wanted the other horse. But when you first get to the Crown Tundra, so let's say you start your new file of Pokemon Sword or Shield. When you are able to get to the wild area for the first time, which is about an hour through the game, you can actually go to the Crown Tundra from that point. So you go to the Wedgehurst station, and then you can tell them, I want to go to the Crown Tundra. You go to the Crown Tundra. As soon as you step out, you go through kind of the usual process of the Crown Tundra, which is where you encounter Peony and his daughter. You battle Peony. Your Pokemon are going to be like level 10, and his Pokemon are going to be level 70. You're obviously going to get destroyed by him. But then, even after he beats you, the story still progresses. So what's going to happen is after he beats you, he's going to lead you over here to this max lair. So you follow him. Make sure to avoid all of the wild Pokemon you encounter, because again, these are going to be like level, I don't know, 30 or level 50 or something. And your Pokemon are going to be much lower than that. You enter the max lair, and then you go through the process. The girl will tell you how to do max battles, or Dynamax adventures, and she will give you rental Pokemon to do those. The first Dynamax adventure that you'll encounter will be Suicune. You capture it, and you'll have a level 70 Suicune that has, because of the Dynamax adventures, it has a 100% catch rate. And basically, you can use that level 70 Suicune to like actually use in your Pokemon Sword or Shield playthrough. Even though you don't even have any gym badges yet, you will have an over-leveled legendary Pokemon. And you can do as many Dynamax adventures as you want. Again, the Pokemon have a 100% catch rate. And so you can just stock up, get a team full of legendary Pokemon, and just wipe through the game as quickly as possible so that you can beat the champion. And then come back to the Crown Tundra, play through the story mode with Calyrex, choose the other horse that you did not originally choose, and then once you've gotten that, you can transfer it to your main save file in Pokemon Home. I've actually gotten a few questions about how actually to do that. So now I'm going to actually show you. Let's just go ahead and save the game. Actually, real quick, I'm going to transfer this second Calyrex from this game into my other main game file. So let's see. So this Calyrex, let's pay attention to it. It's captured in a timer ball. It's level 80. Its original trainer is Rose, and it is I think that's a lonely nature. I had to double check. Okay, it's a lonely nature with a timer ball, and its original trainer is Rose. We're going to transfer this Calyrex to my main save file. So let's go over to Pokemon Home. Now, here's an important detail. When you're going to transfer your new horse or new Reggie, you can also do this with the Reggies. So again, in Pokemon Sword and Shield in the Crown Tundra, you can only choose either Reggie Alecki or Reggie Drago in your save file. You cannot get both in one save file. So you can use this new account to get the other one that you're missing. When you're selecting Pokemon Home, you actually choose your main profile. Do not choose the new one that you just made. Choose your main profile, and that's okay. Even though, so that was my Scarecrow profile. That was the new one that I was talking about. Even though the Pokemon that I want to transfer is in the Scarecrow profile, we are still going to select my iStarly TV main account. So make sure you select your main account with Pokemon Home. Once again, you do need Pokemon Home in order to do this, obviously. I believe there's a free version of Pokemon Home, so if you don't own it, you can still get it. If you want, you can also pay for the premium. So anyways, now what you do is once you're here, you can actually go up here, and this allows you to change the user. So this is where you're going to select the account that you're transferring from. And then I'm going to choose Pokemon Sword. And then we're going to go to the box. I think it was right here. And there's the Calyrex I was talking about. It's in a timer ball. It's a lonely nature. And its original trainer is Rose. We're going to grab it and we're going to drop it into Pokemon Home. Then we're going to press the plus button and save the game. Again, you can do this with whatever Pokemon you want in your new save file, and totally you can do this with the Regis. You can do this with if you want 2 copies of the new legendary birds, you can do this as well. There's, this is a great way to kind of use your own one single switch and your 1 copy of Sword and Shield to get all the Pokemon. Also, someone asked if you have to purchase Crown Tundra twice, and the answer is no. It's just 1 copy of Pokemon Sword, and basically if you have the Crown Tundra for Pokemon Sword, it allows you to have the Crown Tundra for every single profile of Pokemon Sword. Now, keep in mind that Pokemon Shield does require you to also purchase an expansion pass. So if you own both games, you don't have to buy the expansion pass for both. Well, if you want to get it in your game. Basically, I only owned the expansion pass for Pokemon Sword, and I was still able to obtain both Regis and both horses and all of that. All right, so now this is my main game of Pokemon Sword. So now I'm going to just go ahead and get this Calyrex, Timer Ball, Lonely Nature, Original Trainer Rose. I'm going to drop it into my main game, and I'm going to save the game. And I'll meet you back over in my original copy of Pokemon Sword. All right, here we are. This was, remember in the very beginning of the video, this was where I was. And let's go to my box, and we're going to see that I have a second Calyrex. At least I should. Unless something went horribly wrong, but there he is. So that's how you transfer Pokemon from one of your save files into another. And once again, that is how you get both of the horses as well as both of the Regis, both of the new Regis. And just to kind of further prove it, so the original trainer for this Regi is, does it say it here? I guess it doesn't. Scarecrow. And then Rose, which is the file I just showed you, is where I caught the Regidrago. Now, yeah, so that's how you get both horses. It is time consuming because it does require you to beat the game again. Finally, I'm just going to kind of show, because this might be a little funny. So Calyrex has a couple new forms when it effectively fuses with whichever horse that you have, using this item, the Reigns of Unity. And this is an item that you get in the story mode as well. So I'm going to use this item, and I'm basically going to create 2 Calyrexes, each on a different steed. I forgot what these forms are called. It learns a new move called Astral Barrage, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Oh. Can I only use it on my Calyrex that I own? That has my original trainer? Ooh, okay. Interesting. So you can only fuse Calyrex using the Reigns of Unity if it's a Calyrex that has your original trainer ID. So this Calyrex is kind of useless in this game, which is really funny. But at the same time, I just wanted to kind of, show this for example's sake. So he's not that useless. Don't tell him I said that, right? Let's kind of see this dude in action. There he is. All right, so now he's riding on Spectrier. He's not riding very fast. Okay, there he goes. Now he's picking it up. And it's kind of scary. Okay, cool. And then let's go ahead and unfuse him with Spectrier and fuse him with Glastrier. So again, Glastrier is not my original Pokemon. It does not have my OT, whereas Spectrier does. But even though Glastrier is from a different game, I can still use my original Calyrex to fuse with Glastrier. Yeah, so that works out really well. So you don't need 2 Calyrexes, but if you want both of the horses, that can help. All right, well, once again, that is how you get both of the horses in Pokemon Sword and Shield, as well as both of the Regis. I did already make a video about the Regis, and I did also explain this process in there, but I think in this video I did a more thorough job of explaining it. So hopefully that helped you out and cleared up any confusion that you might have. And I think this process is totally worth it just to get these rare Pokemon in your game. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please go ahead and leave a like, and also subscribe for more Pokemon Sword and Shield content. Also, please feel free to leave a comment. Which of these 2 horses is better? Glastrier? Spectrier? I personally like Spectrier because it's a ghost, which is, in my opinion, kind of cooler, but I respect Glastrier. I think it's okay. Also, just leave me a comment in general. What are you thinking of the Crown Tundra so far? Personally, I'm loving it, and I think that that's going to allow me to put like hundreds more hours into this game. I'm not necessarily bragging here, but as you can see, I've put in, almost 600 hours into this game. So I've been enjoying it a lot. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you very soon. And comment to help Glastrier get down from that slope.